Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Friends, these words are deeply relevant to the mission of organ donation. Because today our country does not merely need spectators. It needs citizens who are willing to step forward, create awareness, inspire hope, and save lives. And that is exactly why Organ Donation Warriors was created. Today, I wish to speak about a movement that has the power to transform India's future, Organ Donation Warriors. Friends, every day in India, thousands of patients wait desperately for an organ transplant. A mother waits for a liver, a young student waits for a kidney, a child waits for a heart. For many of them, time runs out. Not because medical science has failed, but because an organ donor could not be found in time. This is one of the greatest humanitarian challenges faces our country today. India has world-class doctors, advanced transplant hospitals, and extraordinary medical talent. Yet, our organ donation rate remains critically low compared to many countries around the world. Why? The answer is not a lack of technology. The answer is a lack of awareness. Myths, fears, misinformation, hesitation, and social taboos continue to prevent families from saying yes to organ donation. This movement is not merely a campaign. It is a national people's movement, a citizen-led revolution of compassion, an initiative by the Organ Donation India Foundation in association with the Rotary Club of Organ Donation International and Global TV to build India's largest volunteer network dedicated to organ donation awareness and advocacy. Friends, throughout history, every great social change began with ordinary people deciding they would no longer remain silent. Organ Donation Warriors believes that every citizen can become an ambassador of life. You do not need to be a doctor. You do not need political power. You do not need wealth. All you need is compassion and the willingness to speak to another human being. One conversation can save a life. One pledge can save multiple lives. One warrior can inspire thousands. That is the philosophy behind this movement. Our vision is simple but powerful. Compassionate and informed India, where organ donation becomes a social responsibility and a national culture. Our mission is to train and empower volunteers across every district of India to spread awareness, encourage organ donor pledges, and inspire communities to embrace organ donation. Friends, one of the most beautiful aspects of this movement is that it is open to everyone aged 18 or older. We welcome organ donors, transplant recipients, donor families, social workers, students, teachers, healthcare professionals, Rotarian Lions members, media professionals, influencers, and every citizen who wants to make a difference. Most importantly, this is a completely free program. Mind it, completely free program. No registration fee, no charges, no financial barriers, because saving lives should never be restricted by money. Every registered organ donation warrior receives free online training designed to build awareness, confidence, and leadership. The training includes understanding organ donation, brain death awareness, legal and ethical aspects, public speaking and communication, social media advocacy, community outreach, leadership development. Friends, awareness alone is not enough. Awareness must become action. That is why organ donation warriors will organize awareness drives, social media campaigns, school and college programs, public seminars, walkathons, candlelight tributes, human chains, community outreach initiatives across India. Through global TV and other media platforms, our message will reach millions of people. At this moment, I am reminded of the inspiring words of Mahatma Gandhi. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Friends, organ donation represents one of the purest forms of service to humanity. When a person donates organ after death, they do not die completely. A part of them continue to live. Their eyes continue to see. Their heart continues to beat. Their kidneys continue to give life. Their liver continues to protect another family. Few acts in life are greater than giving life to another human being. Friends, Rotary has always believed in service above self. And I truly believe that organ donation represents one of the highest expressions of that ideal. That is why the Rotary Club of Organ Donation International was created. Perhaps one of the very few Rotary clubs in the world dedicated entirely to organ donation awareness. And today, through Organ Donation Warriors, we are taking this mission to every corner of India. Mind it, we are taking this to every corner of India. Government efforts alone are not enough. Hospital alone cannot solve this crisis. NGOs alone cannot solve it. The media alone cannot solve it. This challenge requires a people's movement, a citizen-led movement, a movement where every Indian becomes part of the solution. And here I would like to quote Margaret Mead. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Friends, this is exactly what Organ Donation Warrior seeks to achieve. We need organ donation warriors in every city, every district, every school, colleges, housing societies, workplaces, community, and religious institutions. Imagine the power of 1 lakh trained organ donation warriors across India. Imagine the impact if every warrior inspires just 10 people. Imagine the number of lives that can be saved. Friends, this movement is not about publicity. It is about humanity, not about recognition, but about responsibility. Not about one organization, but about a national mission. Today, I appeal to every person listening or watching today's meeting. Please take the organ donation pledge. Speak to your family. Educate your children. Discuss organ donation openly. Remove fear and misconceptions and become part of this movement. Because awareness delayed is life denied. Before I conclude, I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you who have joined today's meeting or who are watching this live telecast on global TV and Gyan and other medias, or who are going to listen or watch this afterwards, as well as to Organ Donation India Foundation, Rotary Club of Organ Donation International, Global TV, all the donors, their families, doctors and healthcare professionals, transplant recipients, media partners. You are not merely volunteers. You are messengers of hope. You are the guardians of humanity. You are lifesavers. Let us work together to build an India where no patient dies waiting for an organ. Let us create a culture where organ donation becomes a national movement of compassion. And let us always remember, one organ donor can save multiple lives. One warrior can inspire thousands. I would like to conclude with the immortal words of the great poet Robert Frost. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep and miles to go before I sleep. Friends, our journey towards creating a truly organ donation aware India has only just begun. We still have millions of minds to change, thousands of lives to save, and countless families to support. Together, Let us continue this mission with dedication, compassion, and unwavering commitment. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.